Hi, I'm Kate Quinn. I am one of the Blueberry Pie and Art Society studio artists here in Chestertown, Maryland. I have loved art all of my life, but had to develop a career, and so for about 40 years I didn't get to spend much time on it. So thankfully in retirement I got to explore my new and my last career. Primarily I paint with pastels, but I've also experimented with gouache and with watercolor, and trying to work on oils now and working with collage.
Hi, I'm Annie Singer, and I have a longtime Chestertown resident, but only took up art in the last 11 years or so, and I am a member of the Blueberry Pie and Art Society here in Chestertown, and I work in, I started in oil and then found pastel, which I love very much, and also I'm working in gouache now.
Hi, I'm Roberta Ingram, and I too am a member of the Blueberry Pie and Art Society. I started out in watercolor and then found pastel, which I love, and I have experimented in gouache and oil and acrylic. Hi, this is my most recent pastel, and I'm trying to do a little bit more abstract work than I have in the past. I particularly like this painting because it's a nice memory of Umbria and the olive trees and the light going across the hillside. The olive trees were my nemesis because whatever color I used on them, I didn't get the color of the olive trees, but I think I nailed it here.
I work mostly in pastels, and right now I have 4 that I'm kind of in the process of trying to finish up. So one of them is sitting on my easel. This is from our trip to Maine this past summer from a photo reference. And I also have, I like to do farm scenes. I really enjoy kind of playing with barn shapes and shadows and just mixing the colors up and trying different kinds of things with color. And also trying to do a better job of working on kind of the marsh areas here on the Eastern Shore, which are so prevalent and people really love them.
So right now I'm working on some pastels of oysters. So this is just going to be a little single, but I'm going to do more complicated, and I might actually do a larger oil painting of a nice oyster still life setup. I tend to like bold colors. I tend to like blue skies. I'm not ashamed to say that clouds are not my friends, and so I avoid them like the plague. And so I love a blue sky. I do love painting chickens. Chickens are awesome, and I've done them in oils, I've done them in pastel, I do them in gouache. I will do a chicken in any medium I can because they're so much fun. And another friend gave me this chicken to remind me to have fun when I'm painting chickens so that they can look like fun.
And we came up with a name. We were kind of working together on a project, and one of the things that we do when we go to Maine is we actually sample blueberry pie everywhere we go to eat to find the best blueberry pie. So it only made sense that we would come up with the name the Blueberry Pie and Art Society.
When we first opened in our first little studio and we had the name Blueberry Pie and Art Society out on the side of the building, people came in thinking they were going to get blueberry pie.
Yeah, they thought we were a bakery. This is officially our third studio, and like I say, 3's a charm. We love this space. It's big, it's open, there's lots of windows.
And you don't have to climb stairs.
It's very, lots of wall space.
Well, the size, I think we start with the size.
The size. Size matters when it comes to
studio space. Absolutely.
Floor space.
Floor space is great. The other thing that's most important is the wall space. We need to be able to hang paintings for sale as well as work here. And it's been great when we've been able to be open either in other studio tours or in the art walks. Track lighting, we've never had such good lighting for our artwork as we have now. So yes, that's just been fabulous.
And what I like best about it is we can actually work and not back into each other, which
we never had the luxury of until this space.
Well, another great thing about our space is we've actually been able to host a workshop with 10 people here, bringing in some artists from outside, extremely talented artists like Tara Will. And we're getting ready actually to have
Life drawing
here one night a month.
And so we're starting in October. October 9th will be our first life model session in the evening. And people are encouraged, if this is something they like to do, to come. And it's a nice service to the community.
Yeah, 5 to 8. We've talked together, but with also some other artists across the street at the barn. And in order to promote our work more, we're going to be open now Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There may be some hiccups in that schedule because we do take art classes, but we should be here Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays from about 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And would love to have people come and visit us, and we will be working. It is a studio, but our artwork will also be for sale.
Right. But as always, if we're in here working, it's open. So
Anytime.
Even if it's not a regular day, if one of us is in here working, the door's unlocked, and guests can always come in and see what we're doing.